this is Tridib and you are watching a brand new episode of Learn with Tridib. In this episode, I am going to cover the brand new Adobe Photoshop 2021 released this October. So why I am covering this particular version of Adobe Photoshop 2021 and not the previous versions of Adobe? Many have asked me. Because the only reason is that I found that this particular version of Adobe Photoshop is a game changer. The things that they have added, the tools they have added, the procedures, the workflow that they have added in this particular version of Adobe Photoshop is going to change the way a particular creator works with this software. It will not only give them a plethora of tools, but it will also give them a new way of working, a new, easier workflow, and many other tools that will really make Adobe a super software far ahead of the competitors or distractors. So without much ado, let's get started. But before we dive in, please like, share and comment on this video. And if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you get all the notifications from this channel right at the moment a video gets uploaded. Thank you so much and let's deep dive. This is the main home screen of Photoshop 2021. What I will do, I will quickly take you through different processes. I will actually do some creative stuffs to show you that how Adobe's new features can benefit or can help you in creating amazing creative stuffs. So the first thing of the presentation, or the first thing of the video that I am going to show you is sky replacement. It is a fantastic tool that Adobe 2021 has given us, where seamlessly we can add any sort of skies to our bland skies. If sometimes what happens when a photographer clicks the photograph, the sky gets washed out because of the sunlight, or sometimes what happens, the sky itself is very dim. So what we will do, the main image gets totally wasted because only of the sky. So what we can do, we can replace sky with the new AI technology that Photoshop has given us. But believe me, understand it very clearly, it is not a cut paste job. The AI has done a tremendous job where you will really not come to know that the sky has been replaced by a external sky image. You can actually control the lights, shadows, the color, overall ambience light, everything can be controlled through this particular sky replacement tool. But before that, what I will just do, I will just open a new file. Say for example, I take this image. But before that, I would like to add one particular thing that many of us creative people, we use pixels.com, but we ignore one particular things, where in the download section they ask us to actually name or give some sort of credits to the photographer. So believe me, I feel that they are doing fantastic job over there. Alex, Avone, Bry, Jeffrey, and really I want to name this kind, Roman, Simon, all these people, they really giving us free stuffs and we are using in day out. What's the harm in naming them? So I would like to thank them all before I start taking their photographs and using it in my videos. First thing, I will take this image. So this is a fantastic image though, but I somehow feel because of the haze at the background, somehow it is losing the brightness, somehow it is losing the charm, the main ingredient of the image, the life of the image. So let's see what we can do. But before that, I would just want to show you one thing. Many people are ignoring this particular selection tool. Now in the selection panel, you can also see select sky. I'll just click on this and within seconds, just see how Photoshop's AI which is actually selects the sky. It has ignored the person standing on the cliff, and they have only selected the sky. They have even ignored the haze at the background. So that powerful is Photoshop's this AI driven sky selection. So let's now jump to the edit section and select sky replacement, and by default whichever sky you have used last, that gets loaded and it immediately gets applied to the image. Just see the amazing way the sky has been replaced in only the sky area. Now there are various options that is happening over there. You can actually fade the edge, or you can actually take it back and make the full image of the sky come over here. So for me, I will not do anything. I will just take the, because there is a haze in the background, it should be there. And you can even shift the edge. Just see how the edge is getting shifted. So I will also keep it as default. Again, the best thing is that you have to understand from where the light is coming. For this particular image, the light is okay, so the shadow is not looking bad. But sometimes what happens, if you select a different sky and you feel that light is coming from somewhere else, over here also the light is over here, the light direction is right, so the shadow should fall over there. But sometimes it so happens that you select one particular image and the light direction is different. So what you can also do, you can just flip the sky. Okay, now it actually goes with the light flow. What you can also do, you can adjust the lighting. So see, I am making the screen much more warmer, and also I can make the color adjustment based on my the sky that I have selected. Okay, isn't this particular image is much better than what it was earlier. So basically it comes in three options: blue sky, spectacular, and sunsets. You can also add your own sky but by clicking on this plus button over here. So when we are saving the file, this particular, we should always select a new layer unless a duplicate layer is required. New layer, what happens when I click on OK? Just check brilliantly what they do. Photoshop immediately, if I open the layers icon, if you see, the layer palette has actually given you all the things in separate layers, and even you can click on the curve and you can adjust the curve as per your wish. Okay, so this is a complete tutorial of how skies can be replaced. Just one word of caution over here though, I will open another image to show you. Definitely Adobe is working on it, and this has to change in the next upcoming version of Adobe Photoshop, and they are sure they will do this thing. Sky replacement, unfortunately at this point of time, does not work on a reflected surface. Say for example, if I go to edit and replace the sky, the entire scene will become amazing, but there will be a big flaw. Say I choose this image. See, the entire image has become quite nice. Okay, the lights also have come very nice, but what happens over here? The entire image becomes a flaw. The reflection doesn't work. So Adobe has to work on this thing. Adobe has to really check how to make this thing happen. The color and everything can be taken care of, but what happens with the clouds? The clouds doesn't come in the so as I have told, that don't use the tool only as it is what they give. You have to use your creativity to replace this cloud from here to over here. Don't think that since Adobe has given this thing, I can only do this much. Okay, so the second thing that I want to really show you guys is an amazing tool. Believe me, in my previous job in one of my clients, I had the opportunity to create an app for them for hair color, and believe me, it took me hours to select each strand of hair and color them through code. But when I am doing this transparency, when I am clipping out the hairs from the green screens, it took hours. Believe me, though they were green screen, because hair can be of various nature, like curly hair, long stranded, unorganized hairs, and all these things. And it used to take hours for me to actually clip out or extract the hairs from the green screens or the blue screens that we were using at that point of time. But now see the magic with Sensei engine. Adobe has really done a miraculous job. Let me open up a image. I have taken the toughest hair condition that can happen. It is totally haywire. The air is going from this side to that side. It is totally haphazard and all these things. How I will select this type of hair, each and every strand? Check this out. This is amazing. This is amazing. I go to select and I just select and mask. Or other thing I can do, I can just select subject from here. This is the easiest process that I felt. I select the subject, okay, and then I go to select and mask. The select and mask panel opens up. By default, in the previous versions of Adobe Photoshop, the color aware were always selected. Now they have also given us the opportunity to select object aware, which works amazing when there is a very noisy background. Color aware use when there is a solid color at the background, okay, like a green screen or say a wall which has only one color. Try to use color aware. But when you are using object aware, be very clear that if there is a background noise, there are too many people, there is a crowd, there is a plethora of colors in the background, Gaussian blur and all these things, your color aware will not work over there seamlessly. You have to select object aware. And the biggest part is that I have already remembered my settings over here, so it took my last setting that I have done. So if you don't select this, each and every time we have to do new settings for your images, and you have to just click on refine hair over here. Each and every strand of the hair is selected, my dear friend. It is so nice, which would have taken hours to select if you have done it manually. Okay, so and just nothing, you have to just go and select OK. Be clear that be always clear that this new layer with layer mask is turned on, and click on OK. See, isn't it amazing? And see, this is brilliant that they have created a new layer and they have created non-destructive mask based selection. See over here, if I see that something is missing out there, I will just go switch it to white, take my brush, and I will just color this portion, right? It's done. Okay, I'm just doing it roughly, but I can take care of these things so that it doesn't spill outside. Okay, so if you see this area, it has been automatically selected, so I can select this thing out with using a black color and drawing over the mask. So this is Amazing, this is really amazing. Each and every strand of this unorganized hair has been taken, has been selected by Photoshop. So if I just put a color at the background, you'll see all the hairs has been selected. Okay, every bit, all this hair has been selected without any dirt or any noise coming in. The things that have not come in, you can always use dodge and burn tool to select all those layers because it is non-destructive. Okay, uh, a small thing that I wanted to show you. Let's take up another messy hair from here. Yeah, so this beautiful lady over here, she has a lot of messy hair because she's standing on the sea beach and a lot of wind or breeze is passing on, and that's the reason the hair has totally turned messy. So I will do the same thing. Select, go to select, I will just click on subject because that is the way I do it. You can also do the other way. You can go and select the select and mask first and then click on subject at a later stage. I do the other way. So I go to mask. We will do the same process. If you see this, there are certain strands of hair that are not selected properly over here. We will just check how to make this thing happen. Over here, you can have different views. You can have black and white. You can just check on white, so the entire thing becomes white and you can see that all the hairs from here has been selected. You can check on black, so which of the areas is missing or something like that, you can actually check. You can also do it through overlay. You can see that there are very less area which has been missing, so you just click on refine here and see all the hair has been selected now. Okay, and you can see with the black, yeah, the straw over here is missing out, which we will do it in the layer panel. So this is the image that you can see that has been created. So all these things, it's very important for you to use all these tools to actually check which portion of the hair is missing out. Nothing. Now I will just select this image, and it has again as usual created a mask over here. So to add these things, I will just quickly go to the white brush and I will just brush it as per my need. Yeah, so over here your straw is also there. A small portion of the shoulder is missing, so I will just over here. Okay, so that's it. So see, this particular hair strand would have taken hours to get selected, but this has been done so easily, absolutely non time consuming. Okay, so this is the second options. This is the second tool that I felt that adds so much value for all the creators out there. The next one what I will show you, which is partly in the beta stage, but it will blow you away. Okay, it is such powerful tool. So let's see. Let's take this black and white image. Okay, awesome. So there is a filter called neural filter which is added with this particular version. I click on that and it gives you some options over here. I will take you through all the options over there, but currently I will go to some beta filters. I click over here and there is one option which is called Colorize, coloring your black and white image with just one click. The AI of Sensei is so damn powerful. Just see. It takes seconds. Why it also takes seconds? Because the entire processing happens in the cloud. So obviously, since you are using Adobe CC, you are using the cloud computation. It is you are using the Adobe CC also. So it goes to the CC, and it all the filtration, all the filter application happens over there, and within seconds your black and white image has been converted to color. I will not touch any portion of it, but I will just say you one thing, that each and every portion of this image can be again recolored. Okay, if I just click over here, I take a greenish color over here and I click over here. You see, this portion of the image can change to green. Okay, so you can actually control which portion of the image you want to color green, which portion you don't want to color green, and you can control to the last core. You can really control these stuffs. Okay, this is a very nice tool, but these are I actually felt that this is for advanced users over here. Okay, so don't try this out for your final imagery to your clients until and unless you have a total control of colors. So not a very beginners friendly, but this does amazing work. It does amazing work. Okay, over here also you can select which version, which image you have actually changed. Okay, and likewise the cyan version, the cyan color, the cyan value, the blue value, all these things can be changed. If you want a reddish tinge to the image, that can also be done, so that it changes the tone of the image. Okay, so I felt this is an amazing color correction tool, but it has to be used with a lot of control. Okay, great. So see, it keeps it in this a different layer, but it creates a new layer of this thing. Okay, great. I will also now take a I will just quickly go to pixels again. I will try to take a face. I wanted to show you something. So I take, say, the first one only. Yeah, let's just take this face and do a free download. See, thank you Lorico for this particular image. So I will just open this image. So, and I will again go to filter and neural filter. The first option that you find over here is skin smoothening. So I click on there and you can actually take control of the skin. Just see, it took seconds, literally it took seconds, and see the before and after. The skin is totally smooth. I will take you to the more blur section more smoothness, and see, it is actually processing in the cloud, and over here your image is ready. This was before and after, before and after. So this can be used very nicely for creating portraits for fashion models, and that will be really amazing. If you want to give a very smooth skin to your portrait models, you can really do that. Let's again jump to the beta filters and see. I will give small examples. So first one I wanted to show you is a super zoom, which I really liked, that it really zooms the image to a much better way without losing any part of the image. So the image is zoomed very nicely. Okay, and you can actually span and zoom which part of the image you want to zoom. Okay, say for example I want to only keep this thing, so I want noise reduction also to happen. Okay, and if there is any JPEG artifacts that I want to remove, I can do that. And since it is zooming, I want some portion of the face detail to come out when it is zoomed. Okay, and that's it. Select new layer, and then after the processing is done, this processing, the processing takes a bit of time because it goes to the cloud, and based on your internet speed it actually um, gives you the result. So I will first forward it over here and till the result is received from the cloud. So you can see this is the zoomed image, and if you see, everything has been restored. There is absolutely no loss of image quality. Okay, this is a very nice tool. I felt it is amazing. It is doing a fantastic job over here. Okay, so let's cancel it, and I will again go back to the neural filters. This particular tool I felt, I don't know how much I will use this particular tool, but people are quite going gaga with this particular tool. I didn't find it, I found it a bit funny rather than useful tool, but I think it can do some quick fix things for many. Okay, so the first thing which I liked is that you can make this person a bit happy or sad or surprise or anger. So see, in the, if you see the before and after, this person is also given a teeth, which is and to give the smile on the face. But I don't know, I found this thing a bit funny, but it works. It works for some people. I have asked many people and they felt it works. The next thing that I wanted to show you is this facial age, where you can make a person young or old based on the value you choose. So now I want this person to be a bit older, so I dragged it to the right. I dragged the slider to the right. Let's see what happens. See, it has given this person a fake white hair, making the person age grow, the wrinkles on the face that has come, and it is so subtle. It actually makes the person um, look like the person's old age. Similarly, if you drag it to the left hand side, will make the person grow younger. See, so she looks like a college going kid now. So this is her mid-age college going kid, and I have shown you how she was looking when she was old. The another thing that I felt it is quite unique, though I am um not too sold of with the thing, but I felt it is unique, and maybe it will help somebody who wants a quick fix solution. So basically you can change the way the person looks, the direction the person looks. So if you put it to the left, the person will start looking to the left, and if you put it to the right, vice versa, the person will look to the right. See, with one click the person is looking to the left. This particular effect is still okay, but I have found out various hilarious images that crop up. Even I have tried with my own image, and it really messed it. Okay. Also, you can click and check the hair thickness. You can make it lesser. So you can use this in combination with the facial age. So if you are making the person older, sometimes they um, lose hair also, so you can reduce the hair thickness through this option. See, okay. So also another thing which is a bit good, which I found quite interesting, is you can change the light direction. See, the light is now from the left, I can change the direction of light from the right, and it changes the portrait to certain extent. See, the light is now from the right. So if you see before and after, you will know that the light has changed. Okay. So these are the things that you can do with these neural filters, and you can see that Adobe has clearly written that these are on beta stage, and they are not claiming that these will be the highest order, but it works. There are certain other features that are coming very shortly: photo restoration, dust and scratches removal, noise reduction, face cleanup, photo to sketch, sketch to portrait, pencil artwork, and face to caricature. But they are still yet to come. You have to just click on this I am interested, and Adobe will let you know when these things are getting released. Okay. So the next thing that I want to show you is that which is very new. I'll just check. So basically, most of the times when we are trying to create a pattern, we draw something and we don't know whether this particular thing can actually work as pattern. Okay. So there is a thing that now they have given, which is pattern preview, which actually helps you to see if your pattern can be, if your design can be used as pattern. If you see that there are gaps which are actually not working, so if you just add these things up, okay, so you know that this is not working, so you add this way. So you see now that it is working as a seamless pattern. Also you can add images to this pattern. Say for example you create some dots, and you will clearly know that how the dots will be rendered as patterns in the, when you are defining this as a pattern. say you add a triangle over here, you will know exactly where this triangle works, where it is seamlessly adding as a pattern, whether it is not seamlessly adding as a pattern. Okay, so this is a very nifty tool which I felt that it is way ahead of its time, which people really wanted to have a pattern maker. It is long due with Photoshop, but now you can use it. You can just turn off this pattern preview now, and you can define this thing as a pattern, knowing fully well that when this will be rendered as style, it will seamlessly act as a pattern. You can also define the pattern, you can name it, and you can search and use it at a later time. So this is another very important tool which I felt that we need to discuss. The other very new feature that they have given, which is the shape tool. Now they have added triangle over here, and they have also given you a lot of option to customize these shapes. Okay, so this is live shape tool. So you create a triangle, and from here you can actually, either from here you can make it curved corners, or from here you can also make it curved corners. Okay, so if you make it 0, it will be sharp corners. You can also actually make it from here. Okay, you can change the border style from here. You can increase or decrease the pixel, and it automatically changes the border. You can change the color from here. It is much more like how Illustrator works, and now it has been added to Photoshop. And similarly, if you want to add this thing over here, and you want to both these things, as you can do these things much like Illustrator's Pathfinder. So yeah, these are the things that are now available in Photoshop as well, and you can create amazing stuffs based on that. Okay, so that's all folks. Hope you have liked this video and you will be using Adobe 2021 with its full potential. Just check that whatever you do, it should add up to your creativity. Use all the new tools as a benefit to the creativity. Don't make that these particular tools only guide your creativity. Your creativity should be paramount, and all these tools and techniques in Adobe Photoshop 2021 are just mere facilitator. Once you understand these things, I am sure your creative juice will flow and you will start creating amazing pieces and you will share to your clients. With that hope, goodbye and God bless.